folks, just as a reminder, if you would take this time to silence your phones, that would be greatly appreciated as well. Thank you. Folks, we'll begin in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Ask him if you could go sit down afterwards. Okay. All right, sounds good. I won't announce that. We're on his time. Yeah, you're good. But at least you're not on the stage. The battery's going.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will get started as soon as we get a new battery for the microphone. I could use my gym voice, but I don't know if it's big enough for this gym. Okay. Thank you for being the man of the minute, Daniel. Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Claver, president of North Central Missouri College, and I'd like to welcome you to our campus and our 2025 scholarship reception. I'd like to begin by thanking the NCMC Foundation and its members. Members, would you please stand if you're a foundation member? Thank you. And our very generous donors. I know we have so many here. Raise your hand if you're a donor. Oh, look at that. That's fantastic. Well, without that foundation, the foundation board members, our development staff and donors, we wouldn't be here today. And of course, students. I also wish to welcome the college trustees that are here today. I know that several, if not all, are here. Would you please stand? Okay, thank you very much. This year we have 512 students being recognized today. 343 are NCMC Foundation scholarship recipients, and 169 are NCMC institutional scholarship recipients. As many of you know, this year we are celebrating 100 years as a college of the former Trenton Junior College and since 1986, North Central Missouri College. Thank you to the Foundation for your support of our year-long celebration and events. And a special thank you indeed is in order for the Centennial Committee. Raise your hand if you're on that committee. Let's give them a hand. We're off to a great start with a record enrollment again this year, and that scholarship, or that Centennial Committee has been busy as bees in getting many events ready. Soon we will be opening the Neil and Suzanne Nuttall Student Center. Yes, indeed. With everything that's going on here and everything that's new and today, we have so much to be grateful for. I'm very honored to be a part and very proud of everything that has been accomplished here over the years to make NCMC a truly special place. Thank you for coming, and at this time I welcome Amy Guthrie, English professor, to the stage for the singing of the national anthem. Ms. Guthrie.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Amy. Welcome and congratulations, students, faculty, staff, board members, alumni, family, and friends. And I will tell you that I am excited after 7 or 8 years of post-secondary education, and now being 47 years old, I was invited to my first scholarship reception. Still no scholarship, but you know, as an MC, that's okay, right? However, my parents will tell you that I did, in fact, have a full ride. Spent 2 years here at North Central Missouri College as a member of the world-renowned Bill Hinkebine School of Agriculture. Bill, who I remember fondly and have much admiration for. I did make it out of NCMC in 2 years with that degree. I then transferred down to the University of Central Missouri, or Central Missouri State University at the time. I did not make it out in 2 or 4 years there, or 5, or 6. But I did make it out. I think it was about the 3rd or 4th time I came home to explain to my parents that I was changing majors when things started getting a little edgy. But we made it out. NCMC is a wonderful place. It is a place that is very special to me, and I now serve as the part-time, full-time transportation coordinator, and I am enjoying so much being a part of this college that has meant so much to me, so thank you for being here. The NCMC Scholarship Reception is not only to recognize student recipients for their hard work and dedication, but also to thank those who have made the decision to invest in NCMC students by creating scholarships. Thank you to those in attendance today who have given to create a scholarship or are here to represent a family member or a loved one who did. Student recipients, you are seated at a table that may have your investor also seated, or someone who may have known your investor. Be sure to introduce yourself at the end of the program. Visit the photo booth if you have not done so already. We are fortunate to have NCMC scholarship donor, Mr. Dean Prattoville, as our guest speaker this afternoon. Today you will also hear from 3 NCMC Foundation scholarship recipients, Mila Laws, Aubrey Schreckheis, and Tori Dunns. Please welcome our first student speaker, Ms. Mila Laws. Mila is the daughter of Casey and Carrie Laws. She is a 2024 graduate of Warrensburg High School and a current member of the North Central Missouri College softball team. Mila is pursuing an associate's in arts degree in early childhood development. She is the 2025-2026 recipient of the NCMC Foundation Harry F. Sugg Athletic Scholarship, as well as a recipient of the Board of Trustees, Anchor A, and Softball Institutional Scholarships. Last year, Mila also received the Evan Schaefer Scholarship from the NCMC Foundation. Congratulations, Mila.
Good afternoon. As I stand up here, I want to give thanks to the people and organizations that provided me the opportunity to be here, achieving my dreams of getting a college degree and playing softball at the next level. My financial plan for college has always been a point of stress for me. My parents are both public school teachers and have been teaching for over 20 years. They worked side and odd jobs over the years to provide me and my 2 sisters the opportunity to play sports and participate in extracurriculars and have access to everything we need. I grew up understanding while they worked tirelessly to provide for our family, providing 3 college educations was unreasonable. I started working at 13, saving for my college fund, knowing it was on me to find a way to attend college. I also set a goal for myself, to avoid taking out loans. People tried to tell me I had unreasonable goals, that college was expensive and I wasn't going to be able to do it. NCMC has provided me with the help and resources I needed to achieve my goals. NCMC not only provided me with the financial aid and financial freedom to attend college debt-free, but provided me with an atmosphere of growth and true compassion. This school has given me the opportunity to grow into the student I am, allowing me to expand my knowledge and be supported throughout my journey. This school has brought me my closest friends. I truly feel that I have found my place and people here in Trenton, Missouri. I spent the last 2 years in an atmosphere where I can truly be myself. I am surrounded by teachers, staff, and students who work to continue to push me and help me succeed both academically and athletically, but who also work to support me in any way I need. In my 2 years here at NCMC, I've been supported through scholarships, tutors, and coaches. Through the SSS department, tutoring center, librarians, and staff, I've been able to tackle hard classes, work through issues, and become the best student athlete I can. NCMC has allowed me to attend college debt-free, a goal I've had since 8th grade, while creating an environment where I thrive. The NCMC softball team has also given me the opportunity to grow as an athlete, but most importantly, a person. My teammates and coaches have continually shown me how to be the best version of myself possible, pushing me to reach and achieve goals I previously thought were unattainable. The support I receive from the coaches, athletic staff, and all of NCMC allows me to stay healthy, stay on top of school, and perform well in softball. An unfortunate trait of mine, if you ask anyone on the NCMC softball team and even staff, would be my tendency to procrastinate. I love to say I work best under pressure, but in all honesty, I just seem to leave my both daunting tasks for last. During one of our preseason meetings, we sat down and wrote goals and read them out loud. My goal was to stop procrastinating and become a better student. And my team has been my biggest supporters. Every day at practice, bus rides to and from games, and even in my dorm, my teammates are constantly checking in on me, pushing me to work ahead and do my schoolwork. The softball girls and I are required to log 2 hours in the library per week, as well as an hour group study table. In this hour, I probably get more homework done than the complete rest of the week. Last year, during an extremely stressful week for me, the girls and coaches started clapping every time I finished an assignment in study tables. This became a tradition. Anyone could call out that they finished an assignment or quiz, and the rest of the team would clap, encouraging to keep going. They push me to work hard when I'm tired, stressed, overwhelmed, offering me any help I need to reach my goals. My team also supports me in the field, pushing me to achieve these goals. Just this fall season, I started batting from the left side, other than the right side where I've batted for all 19 years of my life. It understandably comes with a learning curve. My teammates and coaches have continuously helped me, giving me extra reps, being ever so patient with me as I try to work on hitting. I hit left-handed in a game for the first time last month. I was nervous, scared to let anyone down, and most importantly, be embarrassed. As I stepped in the box, I could hear my teammates cheering me on, and I swung and missed on a pitch in the dirt. My team did not care. They cheered even louder. On my second pitch, I singled up the left field line. I cannot explain the loudness and excitement that my teammates and coaches exploded with. I tell this one experience out of thousands because it truly shows the impact and support of the NCMC softball team. Any hit or play, my team has my back and I know it. This mindset of support continues off the field too. I have full confidence and belief that my team and coaches have my back in anything I struggle with. Any bad day for me ends the second I see them. I know that I have 18 people who support me through anything. I compare this to the entire North Central Missouri College. This school has continuously supported me academically, athletically, and just as a person. I'm eternally grateful for this opportunity given to me to further my education and athletic career here. An opportunity given to me by the generous donors, Harry F. Sugg, and the Board of Trustees. Thank you to everyone who continues to push me to get better and be the best person I can be. Thank you.
I had the pleasure of driving many of our student athletes to games all across the region, and what I have learned about Mila in these past 2 years that I have known her is that her grit, her determination, her attitude, and her character will make these scholarships well served. Congratulations, Mila. Dean Cradleville is an established member of the Savannah community. Dean and his late wife, Darlene, moved to Savannah in 1979 and raised 5 children together. Dean co-founded a veterinary pharmaceutical company that he and his daughter still own today. Dean has served the Savannah community as a member of the Andrew County Museum Board and past member of the Planning and Zoning Board. Most recently, he established the Dean Cradleville Scholarship in 2022 to assist students in financial need who are enrolled in career technical education programs attending the Savannah campus. Please help me welcome Dean Cratterville.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, I want to pronounce my name so everybody knows it, because I get called Crapavelli a lot. I've been introduced as Mr. Crapavelli, and I tell everybody that it's Irish, but nobody believes that. So, but it is a Bohemian name. So anyway, having lived in Savannah, we started a pharmaceutical company called Keiko Group, and we've been in business going on 45 years. The good Lord's been good to us. I just came back from Washington, D.C. on Sunday. We have 4 patents on ulcer products for horses, and we just got another patent in the human side for ulcers. So we feel very, very gratified getting that. We also own a gift and interior shop that my wife started and one of my daughters run called the Ivy Cottage. It's been very successful. And we own a few buildings on the square in Savannah, but we've never been so excited as when we found out that a college was coming to Savannah. It was like, it opened the door. I first became acquainted with NCMC through Alicia. And we called her the streetwalker, because she'd go door to door, absolutely trying to get people involved in the college. And you know, as an old peddler, you know, you always said if you go into an account that's never met you before, and you have this new product, and the individual said, "That's the greatest thing since sliced bread," you'd say, "Boy, that guy's full of BS, you know." And I was that excited when she started explaining to me what you guys were going to do. And so it's really been excellent for Savannah. And I don't think Savannah's really realized completely yet how lucky they are. I wanted to support them in a lot of different ways. And the scholarship, to me, was just the beginning. Because in talking with Dr. Cleaver, the amount of scholarships that you all get is just awesome. You know, you're sitting up here in Missouri, and I'll be quite frank, I didn't know a lot about the college until Alicia came around. We started discussing it and talking about it. And we're going to be getting a lot more, and we'll be adding a lot more money to the scholarship program as we go forward. You know, higher education's always been very important to me because, as was alluded, I had 5 children. And we were from Nebraska originally in Omaha. And we were big Creighton converts because my one son went to pre-med and med school. His wife went to med school at the Creighton. And so when we had the opportunity to move to Missouri and start a pharmaceutical company prior to the one I own right now, we ended up taking it public, and the good Lord helped us out financially. And so it's very interesting that now we have an opportunity to give back. And I think that's really important for everybody that's here, are giving back. Giving back is the best thing that can happen to a person. So, students, you got to work hard so all the people that have furnished the funds for these scholarships, and that you can see the opportunities provided for you. And it makes us proud to see your accomplishments and the joy and commitment you bring to the community and to your family. So we all need to participate in providing scholarships, no matter what the amount of money is. Just the words of support are important. So I want to thank you for the opportunity of being here today. And Alicia also gave me a time limit, so I have to cut it short. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Dean, for being here and for your support of NCMC. Our second student speaker is Miss Aubrey Schreckheis. Aubrey is the daughter of Brooke and Aaron Schreckheis and a 2024 graduate of Meadville High School. Aubrey is a second-year ag major and plans to earn a transfer degree to attend Northwest Missouri State University to earn a bachelor's degree in animal science. She is the 2025-2026 recipient of the NCMC Foundation Leland S. Ryan Memorial Agriculture Scholarship. Please help me welcome Aubrey Schreckheis.
I'm not that tall. Good afternoon, everyone, and I just want to say thank you again to all of us students who are using these scholarships to further our educations and to make our futures better. To thank all of you scholarship donors who have generously donated your time and money to help us further our educations. I was graciously awarded the Leland S. Ryan Memorial Scholarship this fall, and I'm so very grateful for the honor and opportunity to have that scholarship. This scholarship means more to me than what some people may realize. Both my parents worked 2 jobs, and I didn't think that college might be in the cards for me, because they showed me how much hard work can show, and I would have to earn it my own way. I am from Meadville, born and raised, and I am a second-year NCMC student. And like he said, I plan to go to Northwest to get a bachelor's degree in animal science. With this degree, I plan to be an embryologist and AI technician. I will be working in a genetics lab where I will be working with cattle, embryos, and other livestock in order to make the best out of the genetics for the animals and the producers. I didn't always appreciate agriculture. Growing up, I knew what farming was. It was tractors and combines and cows. I didn't know that it meant hard work, long nights, and many hours in the combine, sitting there just going at it. When I joined FFA my freshman year, I fell in love with agriculture. I fell in love with speaking, and I knew that my next step was going to be in the agricultural field. That step was towards the Barton Farm campus of NCMC, where I would take animal science classes, plant science classes, and other classes in order to ensure my future as an embryologist. I can vividly remember my first day working cattle with Mr. Jumps. We had just gotten our year's heifers, and we had to work them through the chute. We were going to give them a vaccine and tag them and separate them into groups for all of us students to work. I was the designated chute runner, and I had never ran a chute before. So, after Mr. Jumps had showed us how to do it once, he let us loose. And so, I missed my first calf. I was so mad at myself for something that I thought I would be perfect at without even trying. I finally got the hang of it, and my group had finished, and the second group was about to go next. They, too, missed their first heifer. And so Mr. Jumps got a little annoyed, and he decided that he was the master, and he was going to show us how to do it again to make sure that we knew how to do it properly. Guess what he did? He missed the calf. He missed the calf, and he said he hadn't done that in 35 years. I don't think any of us spoke a word the rest of the day. We all joke about it now, and we poke fun at him, but in the moment, I don't think anyone talked the rest of the time we were in the barn. Overall, that animal science class and all the other classes I've taken with Mr. Jumps and Mr. Green have taught me that working in the cattle industry is harder than I ever thought. And those classes are what made me fall in love with working with cattle and what made me want to go into the embryology and AI field. Being at MCMC has had so many fun experiences for me, not just jumps yelling at us in the barn. Over the past year, I've gone to barn warmings, kickball games, and even got the chance to go to Wyoming for National Professional Agricultural Students. We spent a week there over our spring break, and we got to experience leadership skills and compete in all of our respected contests. With NCMC and the NCMC Ag Club, I was also able to be awarded to be a Missouri PAS officer. Without NCMC, I would never have that experience. I would never get to the joy to be on a state officer team and work with 3 other amazing students all across the state. I was able to go to state FFA, and I had a booth, and I got to share about what PAS is and how it can affect you in your college years. To conclude, I just want to thank everyone again who contributes to anything and everything for us students and this school. We are all so greatly appreciative of your time, effort, and money, and how you can help us further our educations. Thank you everyone for attending today's scholarship reception.
Aubrey, when you get to be my age, you will still be missing calves going through the chute. And whoever you are working with will still be annoyed with you. But I have learned that it's important, whenever you are working cattle, do not take anything personal that is said. I'm sure Mr. Jumps was not meaning anything personal either, but it will continue. The future of agriculture is so dependent, obviously, on your generation. And I have had some of the same experiences you have had through PAS. I'm a big believer in that organization and what it does, so congratulations and keep up the good work. Our next dance contestant. Oh, wrong script, sorry. Our next student speaker, who is also a member of the NCMC Dance Wave, is Miss Tori Dunks. Tori is the daughter of Mike and Lupe Dunks and a 2024 graduate of Tri-County High School. She is also a member of the NCMC Dance Wave team. She is working towards an associate's in arts transfer degree with the intent to transfer to a university, undecided on which one yet, to major in communications, public relations, and continue to dance. Tori is the 2025-2026 recipient of the NCMC Foundation Warren and Annetta Carter Dance Wave Scholarship and a Dance Wave and E2 Empower You Institutional Scholarship. She was also the recipient of the Willis W. Alexander NCMC Foundation Scholarship in 2024. Please help me welcome Tori Dunks.
Hello everyone. I just want to start off by congratulating all the scholarship recipients on their success and thanking the donors for giving us the opportunity to receive and be recognized for these scholarships today. Last year, I was in the seats you are all in for the first time, fortunate to receive my first scholarship from the foundation, the Willis W. Alexander Scholarship. Today, I am honored to receive the Warren and Nan Carter Dance Wave Scholarship and stand before you to share my story. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Tori Dunks. I'm 19, from Jamesville, Missouri, and a sophomore here at NCMC. Some may say perfectionist, but I like to just say I'm a very detail-oriented person. I think a lot, sometimes maybe even too much, but we've all been there, right? The Reminders app is probably the most used app on my phone. I'm constantly using it, setting both big and small reminders, making to-do lists, and trying to be as prepared as possible. I'm the type of person who picks out their clothes, packs their lunch, and sets multiple alarms the night before school to help my morning go smoothly. But this is only a portion of what makes me who I am. When I was younger, I remember helping clean the house on weekends with my family. We would turn on the TV to listen to music, but I wouldn't just listen to the music. I would specifically study the dancers and the music videos. I was in awe. And when Super Bowl Sunday rolled around, you bet I was thrilled. Of course, I was excited to see which teams made it to the big game, but I was even more excited to watch the choreography and backup dancers perform at halftime. Dance has always been a part of me, even before I took my first class. I started when I turned 8, and since then, my love for it has only increased. I actually attended my first class right here in Trenton and came here weekly until I was 14, right around when COVID had happened. But just when I thought I was making the most progress, I left it all behind. The studio I was at didn't reopen after COVID, and it just wasn't in the cards for me to travel somewhere else at the time. I'm the youngest in my family, and with 3 older sisters, schedules and expenses were scattered everywhere growing up. I was fortunate to dance for the time I did, but I didn't return to it again until I was 17. By then, I had already been working for a couple years, so I had my own money to pay for classes and I could drive myself. When the time was right, things fell right into place, and I just so happened to find my way back to dancing here in Trenton when a new studio opened. Some things never change. Despite taking a couple years off, I was back in the town that started it all, jumping into classes like I never left. At NCMC, I've been able to continue pursuing that passion 8-year-old me had. Joining the dance team here has allowed me to grow and become a leader in many ways. I was chosen to be captain for my first year, and I'm grateful to be in the same position for my second year on the team. I've not only strengthened some of my skills, but I've built lasting friendships with my teammates who make college feel complete. I love everything about cheering on our athletic teams, interacting with the students and fans on game days, and representing the college positively and proudly. When the Dance Wave hosts kids camps for young students to come dance with us as Junior Dance Wave members, my heart is filled with so much joy because it reminds me of where I started. I was once in their shoes looking up to dancers in the position I am in now, simply just being excited to show them what I could do and why I love to dance too. It's sentimental now realizing I'm a part of a team kids can look up to. With the help of NCMC, I've been further recognized for who I am, and I've been given the power to make an impact for what I do. I get to be a leader to these groups of kids, helping to encourage, inspire, and guide them to not only do what they are passionate about, but to be themselves, because that is what makes dance so remarkable. It is a form of self-expression, showcasing who we are as individuals, our differences, and how we feel, making there's so many ways to go about it. Performing has always been fun for me, but it takes on a new meaning now when I get to do it with the kids' camp participants because I get to pass down that same message. But I wouldn't be where I am today without my family's guidance. My sister started their college journey here at NCMC too, and after some time off raising all of us, my mom began her journey here as well. I knew I didn't have to follow their same path, but it always felt right. Before I was officially enrolled at North Central, I was a part of the Trio Upward Bound program from my freshman year until senior year of high school. With the help of Upward Bound, I was able to learn about college life and how to prepare early on. It truly is an amazing program I greatly benefited from. I had the opportunity to travel to many different places for college visits and cultural trips, get familiar with the NCMC campus, meet new people, some of which are now my closest friends, and overall, be able to experience life in a whole other way. It wasn't just college prep. I learned valuable life and communication skills too, especially through volunteer work and career seminars with guest speakers. Without the program, I think I would be so lost. It helped me get the boost I needed to feel confident for college after I graduated high school. Mentors of Upward Bound gave me the boost I needed to feel prepared, which is much like the help SSS provides me now that I am in college. They've both been a tremendous help to me in many ways. They want what's best for you and are going to do what they can to help you achieve your goals. But really, everyone on campus is. And that's why I find NCMC so special. They dive deeper to know you, understand you, and help you in all areas of life. I haven't always known what direction I wanted to take when I got older, but I knew NCMC would be a great start. Completing the A+ program in high school has been a huge help in lowering my out-of-pocket education expenses, and with on-campus work-study opportunities, I've been able to lower financial stress even more. Having a work-study position has been a great help in both paying and saving for college, which is something I am doing on my own. Working in the President's office under the Chief of Staff and Director of Development and Foundation has helped me navigate towards the task and professional settings of what a career in communications and public relations could look like, which is what I'll be majoring in when I transfer. I've been able to assist in organizing and decorating event setups, do various office work, interact with more staff, students, and visitors, and so much more. Event planning has always been an interest of mine and is a route I can take in this career field. So everything I've learned so far in my work-study position has been important information I will continue to hold moving forward. You never really know where life is going to take you, whether you have a plan or not. Even though I knew NCMC would be a great fit to start my college journey, I don't know where I'm headed next, and that unknown is scary. As much as I plan for everything else, this is something I want to have figured out, but I don't. And I have to remind myself that's okay, because I'm still learning, growing, taking in where I am now, and how far I've already come. Everyone should take a moment to be proud of where they are and what they have accomplished so far. It's easy to get caught up in how other people's lives appear, whether in person or on social media, and feel like we are behind or that what we are doing doesn't compare. I felt that way myself. But that's why it's so important to stay grounded in your own journey. Remember what makes you, you. Keep in mind why you started, who you are, and what you're striving to become. We're all different, on different paths, chasing different goals, and that's okay, because that's the point. We are not all destined to do the same thing. That's why staying true to yourself matters the most. At the end of the day, it's your life you're living. Dancing, spending time with my family, planning, organizing, and even overthinking are all parts of what make me me. My time at NCMC has also played a big role in shaping who I am. Being here has helped me get my foot in the door in many ways than one. Now, all I can do is keep moving forward, one step at a time, making sure I am continuously showing up for myself and staying open to new opportunities. There are doors out there for all of us. We just have to keep searching until we find the right key to open them. Thank you.
Tori, there is something about apparently being a perfectionist and being a dancer, because I have a 13-year-old girl at home who is also a dancer, and I would say she is a perfectionist as well. In fact, she, when it came time several years ago to have a father-daughter dance at recital, she politely declined and stated that she did not want me to slow her down. Now, we have had many father-daughter dances since then, and I probably do slow her down, but that time on stage is very special. And as a dance parent, thank you for being the example that you are to those girls and guys. Speaking of passion, I would like to take this moment to honor a very special woman who held a deep love for Trenton Junior College. Nanetta Nan Carter. Nan taught physical education here from 1953 to 1959, and during her relatively short time with us, she fell in love not only with the college, but with the entire community of Trenton. Known affectionately as Coach Carter, Nan carried a lifelong passion for softball and women's sports. In 1961, she and her husband Warren organized their first women's fast-pitch team, the North Missouri CTs. Nan devoted over 40 years to coaching, always referring to her former players as her girls. Under her leadership, her teams won 7 state championships and were runners-up 8 times. Even later in life, Nan's CT timers, players aged 35 and older, secured 2 national championships. Those fortunate enough to have played for her feel privileged and grateful for the countless opportunities she provided. Nan's impact extended far beyond the field. She remained deeply connected to what is now North Central Missouri College, serving on the NCMC Foundation board for many years and championing all our programs. Many here today will recognize her name through the Nan Carter Classic High School Softball Tournament, hosted by the NCMC Lady Pirates, or the Warren and Nana Carter Scholarship, awarded through the NCMC Foundation. Though Nan passed away on December 30th, 2023, her and Warren's legacy continued to inspire. Thanks to their generosity, the Warren and Nana Carter Scholarship still empower female student athletes here at NCMC. With her passing, Nan left a gift to the NCMC Foundation that now supports athletic institutional scholarships for women's sports, a tremendous contribution that will help grow and sustain opportunities for generations of female athletes. Nan touched countless lives in her 95 years. Her passion, dedication, and kindness will forever be a part of this community. We honor her today and every day, grateful for the trail she blazed and the doors she opened for women in athletics. All NCMC Lady Pirates in attendance, would you please rise? Nan Carter thought about each of you, your educational and athletic journeys here at NCMC many years ago. She would be incredibly proud of you today, proud of your hard work in the classroom, and proud of your determination on the fields and courts of competition. Let's honor Nan's legacy and celebrate these outstanding women with a round of applause. And we continue our theme of passion for NCMC. Please welcome our closing speaker, NCMC Foundation President, Mr. Alan Siddell.
You know, to look out here today, I think about probably the first scholarship reception we had, and we filled maybe a third of this room, a little more than that, half. And this presentation today continues the tradition we have of so many remarkable young students, not only the 3 that you heard from today, but all of you students here. And remember, as we are today, that the foundation and your donations to the scholarships are one of the major reasons that these young ladies today and all of our other students have been able to attend this college. Now, when I was a student here, where you went to school and the finances were an issue, I'm sure, for my parents, but it's not near the challenge that it is today for the families that we have. And without your continued assistance, some of these students, frankly, would not be here today. So I want to thank each and every one of you that has seen fit to make some donation, no matter how large or how small, to help each of these students that are here. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause, everybody. Is there a time limit on this, Alicia? 5 minutes. There you go. I can make that. Now I got 2 left. That'll work. You never want to have a lawyer speak last, because wait a minute, the battery quit. No. In thinking about our speeches today, you know, I think that what we're talking about is what we have kind of made a focus here at our school and one of the reasons for its success. Everyone here is on a team, some sort of team, whether it's dance team, whether it's a softball team, a cow team, is that possible? Cow team? Yeah, do they call that an error when you miss the cows? I don't know, that's what they call it in softball. And I don't know what they call it when you fall down and dance, I've seen that happen. Anyway. Do you know that this college has awarded to students $346,420 this year? And I have done very, very little of that work. I'm here to tell you that our group of people, Alicia in charge of most of them, has done a fantastic job of encouraging donations, encouraging the foundation. And that amount is an increase of $50,000 over what we had last year. And we don't have these goals, it just happens. And a lot of that is because of meetings like this, students like you, and donors like you. We are in the celebration of our 100th year here at North Central Missouri College. It was Trenton Junior College when I was here, and we were on the 3rd floor of Trenton High School. And one of my memories about one of the biggest changes we had is we had a student union that had 2 tables, smaller than these, where we go play cards. We had a pop machine and a candy bar machine. And back in those days, we had a cigarette vending machine. And I went to Mizzou, we had a cigarette vending machine in the dorms. That was just the way it was. Thank God we haven't done that anymore. I do want to take a moment to comment on this 100th year. I have a sign in my front yard out on Highway 65 commemorating that 100 years. We have a lot of activities going on in this 100-year celebration. We've just started it, and I don't know when it's going to end. I guess at the end of 100 years, isn't it? I would encourage you to look at our schedules, look on the website, see what's there, see what you would enjoy doing, participate in that. And we look forward to seeing you there. For your the parents are here, and guests, we have some contact cards that, I don't know whether they're on the tables or in the back. Why don't you fill one of those out, let us know who you are, where you are, even if you think we know who you are and where you are, because you may have moved or somebody may have hit the wrong button. You know how it is. We changed from paper to computers. And it's like my data entry. It's not typing, it's data entry. Sometimes a mistake is made, and particularly by the computer, it changes your name when you think you put it in right. Spell Allen, there's 100 ways. It's A-L-L-A-N, remember that. No, it's my computer. Anyway, my 5 minutes is up. I want to thank you again for being here. Go Pirates.
Just a reminder, Centennial events, stickers provided on the tables. Please leave your name badge holders on the table. And if you have not had your picture taken with your donor yet, please visit the photo booth before you leave. Donors, students, family, faculty, thank you for being here tonight. Please get home safely. Oh, yes, sir. Got it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Great job, Tori.